Watch me use color theory to transform the Days of Autumn paper. Now, I had the problem of this gorgeous Stampin' Up! Sweet Days of Autumn. It's this beautiful browns and cream tones and some green, but it's just too autumn for me. And I really wanted to use this Cajun Craze because it matched it really perfectly in with my photos. It just the same color as this stuffy. Now I'm also playing this Tic Tac Toe challenge, and I had to use splatter, the color green, and torn paper. So there's two colors already picked for me: green and brown orange. Now, I also knew that I'm going to bring in some of these little cute critters, and this autumn it was not going to really work. So I'm going to find my color wheel and use some color theory. So I'm going to go for this triadic theme. So the red orange is the Cajun Craze, that yellow green is this gorgeous pattern paper, and then a blue violet. I knew I had the perfect blue violet, this blue stripe. And so I get ready to start this challenge. Now, the challenge calls for tearing, which is really the easiest part of the whole challenge because, tearing paper. You cannot really stop that up too much. And I knew that I wanted to bring more of that night of navy down. So I just found one of my stencils, which I think they're called decorative masks in Stampin' Up. And I just got my blending brush out and just randomly stenciled across my page. Now, to really soften this out, I decided that I needed to blend over that color a little bit so it wasn't just so stark against the cream that I was using in my background. Now, the color looks totally washed out because it was one of those super sunny days when I was recording this. But you'll see towards the end. Now, I did a really simple splattering technique of squishing my ink pad together, bringing my water brush, and tapping on my water brush. Now, if you're a little bit frightened of splatter, then just use a little splatter stamp. They are pretty much in a lot of stamp sets these days, so it's much easier. Now, I decided I needed a Wink Stella because you cannot have too much glitter and shine, and the Wink Stella is this gorgeous silvery color and it works perfectly with the blue. And I still think it works nicely with a boy layout. Now, here's me fussing around with the photos because I have to bring in green. And I'm like trying to work out how I'm going to bring in green, and that's how I decided. But let's go and work out how I did my title first because I am one of those scrapbookers who is just like all over the place. Now, this die cut says, "You're too kind." Now, I really did not need that word kind, but I knew I wanted the title to say, "You're too cute." So I'm going to put some sticker paper on the back of this very vanilla cardstock and add it to the Cajun Craze print to match in with the color scheme that I'm already started to work on. Now you're going to see me here snip off that word kind because I don't need it. And this is a really easy technique to manipulate your sentiments to work on your scrapbooking layers or even work it onto your card fronts. I do this quite often. I think it's a fun technique. Now, the sticker paper just made it super simple to actually add. Now, here's me fussing around with the word cute. Now, the cute was stamped with a close to my heart, and you'll see me here fussing around trying to work out where I'm going to put it. Now, I sped this up because I took way too long on working that out. Now, I finally decided to stamp "You Make My Heart Smile" under the photo because I had some space there and I needed to fill it in. And here's me putting together the banner. Now, this was filmed over a couple of days, so I was getting to the point of like I needed to get this done. So I'm adding in some tags and trying to work out what else I needed to do to fill things in. So here's me pulling out some embellishments. And again, I'm pulling in all sorts of stuff just to go and do something a little bit crazy here. I'm going to stamp on that tag. Now, why stamp on the tag after this touch? I don't know. I'm just a bit weird like that. Um, but I'm masking it off, and there was some bits that were missed, but it was fine. I found one of my markers, which I did not film, and just filled in the missing stamped areas, which you can kind of see here in this video. Um, but it looks much better towards the end. Now I'm finishing off with some embellishments. Those little hearts are puffy stickers that I had in my stash, and I added some gems. But all up, I'm really, really happy just how this layout sort of come together without being too autumn themed and still meeting my tic tac toe challenge. I'm really glad that you stuck with me on this. Um, I'm hoping to do more of these. I'm still learning. So thank you for staying with me, and please subscribe just so I know that you're interested in seeing more of my ideas. And I hope that you give some of these things a try. That's it from me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.